Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. It's Friday, finally. First of the week started off brutal with me being sick, and it hasn't really gotten a whole lot better. I'm going to be going into a shutdown at the plant shortly, so it's just a madhouse around there, trying to get everything ready for the shutdown, and some absolutely ridiculous timelines that we have to meet, and it's not a good scene right now, but we're working through it and we'll get there. I got some footage for you guys yesterday from work. I didn't upload yesterday because, truth be told, that's all the footage I had was the footage that I took at work. Hopefully tonight we can get a little bit of extra footage. See what happens. Hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day. Hope you're all doing extremely well. That's about all I got for now, guys. See you in a minute.
So this is the footage I got from work, guys. Basically what we're looking at is an airlock valve. One flap opens, the other one closes, and this is what drops stone into our preheater. This is just a general look at everything. There's really nothing in particular that I'm looking for. All that I did was troubleshoot this and tried to fix some plugging issues that we were having with it. It's a very loud, clunky piece of machinery, but it works pretty well. So you'll hear me talking on the radio back and forth with the operator, just making sure that everything's okay. We had just put that vibrator on that round orange thing. Get your mind out of the gutter. And the last one that we had broke off the chute. It actually tore the piece out, so I just welded that mount in. I might give you a better view of it at one point, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's our airlock. Hope you enjoyed that little view of it. And we're going to be going into another clip right now. Oh yeah, I'm good. This is just a general view of the plant, looking at the stone elevator. So the stone goes up that elevator, comes down onto the belt, into our preheater, and then feeds into the back of the kiln, which is the big round pipe that you see there. I think I look up at it here. I don't. Oh no, I don't. I look up at the porcelain bins. Awesome. There's the kiln. So the outside temperature of that kiln's about 800 degrees. Inside we're looking at about 1800 to 2200. And this is basically just looking down between the two kilns.
Hey guys, hope everything's going well for you. We're trying something a little bit different with the vlogs. I'm gonna try to make one longer vlog out of a bunch of days. So, like, I think I started this vlog on a Friday. It's Sunday morning now. Just made breakfast. Had some good breakfast. And I'm running into Tim Hortons. Me, Addie, and Grizz. Say hi, Addie. So what we're trying to do is just kind of make a little bit more content. Right now, it's February. Gotta be around the 20th or the 21st or now, I guess. And it's that time of year where there's not really a whole lot that we can do. I had an invite to go ice fishing today. Can't make it to that, so hopefully I can get out ice fishing shortly. But with the kids it's hard too, because they get bored and cold out on the ice, so they don't like ice fishing so much. I don't have a hut. I'd love to get a hut for next year, but again, they're an expensive investment. Anything that you do, I guess, whether it be shooting or fishing or, I don't know, dancing, it can all be an expensive investment between the gear, getting to the destinations. I mean, any hockey parent out there knows that hockey especially is one of those sports that is expensive as hell, between the equipment that you need. Depending on when your kid starts, you could be growing really fast, so you're going to grow out of equipment real quick. You might be able to get your hands on some second-hand stuff that's still in good shape, but I don't know. And then with hockey, you got tournaments all over the countryside, so you're paying hotels and you're paying gas. It's just crazy. So, I don't know where I was going with this little monologue here. Oh, yeah, I want to get a portable hut next year, and I only have a manual auger right now, so I'm hoping to get a power auger next year. I don't know, the manual augers work pretty good, but power augers are just so much easier. So we're just going into Tim Hortons, get the daily run out of the way, and see you guys when we get back to the house. Hey guys, how's it going? It is Monday, February 19th. Just getting off work, heading home. We're going to get back into vlogging. I'm going to start doing daily again. It's just been a long time since I've uploaded, and it's going to be a lot to edit and everything. So, going to go back to daily vlogs, whether we have a whole lot of stuff or not a whole lot of stuff. One thing that I wanted to talk about, obviously right now after the shooting in Florida, gun control and gun laws are obviously a big topic right now, and I kind of want to throw my 2 cents in. Not that anybody has to listen, or nobody even has to give a shit. I really don't care. I'm just going to throw my 2 cents into it. Whenever something like this happens, it's obviously extremely sad, and it sucks. I hate to see it happen, but to turn around and say that it's because of guns, I have a hard time with that. I really do. I live in Canada, and I mean, obviously our gun laws are a lot stricter than the US gun laws. Obviously we have less gun violence in Canada than the US does, but we also have a lot less, I'm going to say less political motivation for stuff like that, because as far as I'm concerned anyway, we don't seem to get as upset and hot under the collar as Americans get when it comes to that, when it comes to politics and whatnot. And some of it, I believe, is politically driven, I think, anyway. There's obviously the ISIS factor and the terrorist cells, and that all plays a factor as well, whereas Canada holds a lot lower profile when it comes to a presence overseas in wars than the US does. But I don't think that the gun laws in Canada really would prevent something like that from happening. I don't think they would, because I have a handgun. I'm a gun owner. I own a lot of guns. I can walk into a school and do the same thing. I would never. The part of Canadian gun laws that would have helped is the rigorous background checks that we have to do every time that we buy a handgun or an AR-15, anything that's considered a restricted class firearm. That's something that we have to go through a background check every time. There's I think they say 2 to 5 week period after purchasing your gun that you have to wait to see if you're eligible to own that gun. So, and then every 5 years we have to renew our license, and the same process goes on. They do a full criminal background check, mental health check. They see if you were admitted to the hospital for any reasons as far as mental illness and the whole 9 yards. So that's the only part of the whole thing that I think would have helped. Other than that, the gun laws, I can possess an AR-15. I can possess a handgun. it's not the guns, it's the people owning the guns. And I'm sure that every American, whether it be pro-gun or against, would agree that better processing of gun owners as far as like background checks and mental health records would be a bonus, because you still end up, you're not losing any rights. You still have the right to own your firearms. You still have the right to utilize your firearms. It'll just help weed out the people that shouldn't own firearms. The other thing is private gun sales in Canada are far and few between, mostly because it's a pain in the ass to get all the transfer work done. So most of what we're doing is bought from a dealer, so they register with the government that you've bought said gun. And I've said it in my Canadian gun law rant video that I don't have a problem with Canadian gun laws, other than I should be able to shoot my handgun where I shoot everything else. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. I don't think that stricter gun laws are required. I think better background checks are required. And like I said, I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels that way. If you do, please leave in the comments, and let's get if we do get comments, let's get a decent discussion going. Try to keep it civil. Everybody's going to have an opinion. Everybody's opinion counts, and I'd love to hear everybody's opinion. So let me know, guys. See you in a minute. What up, Chris? What do you want? What do you want? Where are they? Show me. Where are they? Where are they? What do you want? You want a treat? Where are they? Sit. Down. 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 Good boy. You don't catch very good though, boy. Hey guys, that's it for us tonight. We're going to go to bed now, and kids aren't feeling well again, so it's been an interesting spring, or I guess the end of the winter is not really spring yet, but kids really haven't been feeling well, so we had supper, and we're going to put them down, and that'll be about it. So, like I said earlier, starting tomorrow, we're going to go back to daily vlogs, because I know this is going to be a nightmare to edit, and I don't know if it was beneficial for you guys or not to just have a longer vlog showing a bunch of days, or if you guys like the shorter vlogs with the one day. We'll see. For me, it's easier to go daily. That way I can just edit quick and get it up, and we're good to go. Whereas now I'm going to have to edit them day to day, and it's going to be interesting. Okay, I love you guys. Alrighty. Other than that, I'm going to be going into a shutdown at the plant. Hopefully I can get some decent footage, because it's probably the only footage you're going to get for a little while is going to be work footage. So, what can you do, eh? Love you guys. Remember, you do you. See you tomorrow.